Hello, I'm Mr. Bao. In this video, we will talk about how to set up a VPN-free GPT voice assistant. The voice function of GPT, many people have already used it. But still, many people are unable to access the app for network issue or don't have an account. Today, we talked about building a voice assistant using an API. Let's check. I added an English coach. You're free to ask anything. I included a prompt for the robot. This is an English-speaking practice prompt. For example, how can I improve my English? To improve your English, immerse yourself in the language by reading, writing, and speaking regularly. Have you tried a language swap with natives? It's a simple demo. This is very effective for learning English or other foreign languages. It's a very cheap method for individual coaching. Next, I'll demonstrate how to set up this service. This is its open source project called AI Talk. Check the documentation for Docker or Bauta usage. Next, we will go ahead and create a new Bauta. First, purchase a server. You can choose any country for it. For instance, Japan, South Korea, or the US would work. Avoid China, because the servers in China cannot access the OpenAI API. We choose Ubuntu. Name it GPT Voice. Open server when created. Open the port first. Allow all protocols and traffics for the networking. We connect to the IP. Set name GPT Voice and enter IP. Switch to root. This code is on my website. Then we switch to root password login. We will first install a Bauta panel. Click on Free Install. Choose the OS. Copy. Then Installation. Yes. Do not enable this SSL. It's hard to use. Installation is done. Access the Bauta control panel now. Switching to a public IP. And then its port. Username. Password. We only need to install an Nginx here. No others needed. PHP isn't needed. It will take time. Let's check its doc. First, it has several of prompts. It's a general assistant. This is an English-speaking coach. This is in Translator. This is a word chain game. Then we examine the code execution. We're installing with the Bauta. This is named A panel. We only need to run this piece of code. And then place it here. Just change this to your OpenAI API. Then below is a definition. I've added 2. I am currently adding 2. Would you like to add 2 more? Modify the code here. Find below. The default is 0. We want to add 1. For example, this is an extra 1. Its ID is called English Speaking Coach. Label renamed English Speaking Coach. And then modify the paragraph above. Provide the current code. Copy the code from below the video. The installation is slow. Next, we go to add a website. First, point the domain to the IP address. Add a DNS record. Just AAA is fine. IP? Add the website. AAA? Select Static for PHP. Submit. We must apply for a certificate to gain access. Here's the code snippet. Port 3000 is in use. Then add a reverse proxy. The port has been changed to 3000. We are going into Docker now. There is a terminal here. You can be here and do the same. Install Docker and paste the code here. Update software repo, install Docker. Press Enter. We click the Allow, Hello. This came out. This is a simple demo. Then you can give it a try. Press and hold on the phone screen or hit R or space on the computer. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you. How do you usually start your day? I'm hungry. What's for breakfast? This tutorial is straightforward and enjoyable. No VPN needed, just create a GPT account and get an API. Then get an API here. Click here for an API key. Apply for an API here. Then we can directly use our account through this API. This is a simple tutorial for a web-based GPT voice assistant. For other needs or use cases, please feel free to comment on this video. Thank you. See you.